What's going on, guys? This is Connor here, and today I have the start of some beast games coming from Black Ops 2. This one being a 15-1 with the M8A1. This is a 4-burst assault rifle. It shoots very, very fast. You can get the bursts off pretty damn fast, and it's highly accurate. So that's what this gun is. Was using the Killstreak spy plane, hunter killer drone, C4 as you can tell there, and a care package. Perks probably extreme conditioning, dead silence, toughness, and lightweight. So basically I'm going to talk in this video. I'll try to sum up what you see here, and you can see as I turn this corner right here, you can get a 1-burst headshot kill with this gun. So this is a deadly gun. This is an awesome gun. But what I want to talk about is sound, and more importantly, footsteps in Black Ops 2, because the footsteps can really define a game, as you saw how they did in Modern Warfare 3. Okay, so with footsteps in this game, it's completely different than what you experienced with MW3. Even different than what you experienced at the end of Black Ops 1. Basically, if you have dead silence or if you have any other thing, it's almost impossible to hear the other people. They literally have to be a foot away from you for you to hear them. Alright, and that extends over in all circumstances. Now, I will just say, there are these things called callouts, which is where, like, your character makes a noise like, reloading, or like, sometimes they're like, sniper down, and they just yell out stuff. That all goes away if you have dead silence. So, basically, if you don't want to make those noises, because that's basically all you have to work with, and to, like, that's all you have to sort of go by if you're playing with, because you can't hear footsteps, so you got to go by the callouts that the other characters make to figure out where they are. So that's where dead silence comes in handy and is good at times. And the fact that it makes you even quieter than normal when you have dead silence. So that's that. That's sort of how sound works in Search and Destroy. Another thing is it takes 15 seconds before you can call in any kill streaks, as you see here. I'm trying to call in my hunter killer drone, and that thing, I don't quite understand it. It's supposed to go and kill an enemy that it finds, but it just never works for me. Only half the time it gets the kill, but nevertheless, I brought this stupid car back. They brought this back into the game, so I guess I gotta use it. It's surprisingly powerful in Search and Destroy, though. You'd be surprised. And lots of people use it. But that's how sound's gonna work. But I'm gonna give you this one stipulation. They could change it over time to make it a little bit more beneficial to have dead silence on. But because it did change in Black Ops 1, eventually in the end it was changed quite a bit. But the other sort of important thing to remember here is that there's this other perk called awareness. And you get it at level 50, and I forgot to mention, you get dead silence at level 38. These are very important perks for Search and Destroy. And basically, this awareness perk allows you to hear footsteps like normal. Alright? So that's what awareness does. So you hear people who don't have dead silence like you would in Black Ops 1. So you can actually sort of sound horror if you have the awareness perk. I'm going to put that out there. This is going to be very helpful for you guys. You should definitely go get the awareness perk. It changes Search and Destroy completely. But here's how Treyarch went ahead and balanced it, which I really, really do like, because it makes some pretty damn good sense. Basically, if you're using awareness and somebody else is using dead silence, you cannot hear the person with dead silence. So there's sort of that, you know, one counters the other sort of deal. Dead silence won't help you too much, but dead silence will counter awareness. And awareness really only is helpful if you're playing people who are not wearing dead silence, because then you can just tear them up. But if the other team is using dead silence, it's basically, you know, MW2 style, where you all have ninja and you gotta just hope for the best and expect the worst, and that can get kind of crazy. So with that in mind, don't try to sound horror too hard until you have awareness, because it's next to impossible. The only real thing you can actually sound horror in this game are characters' sounds and bomb being picked up and stuff of that nature. But other than that, frags being pulled, there's no real key for the footsteps until you get awareness that you can actually hear. Anyways, so this is gonna be sort of how Search and Destroy looks. This is my best gameplay so far. I think I might have gotten a 17-1 the other day, but this is my best gameplay. And you get this gun pretty late in the Prestige. I'm level 54 as I'm saying this. Gonna try to Prestige today. But this M8 is a pretty damn good gun, and from what I understand, you can carry over a gun. I'll make a video about how I'm gonna Prestige a little bit later, but I want you guys to know that. Well, I don't really want you guys to know anything, but just be aware that awareness is very good. Alright, I don't think it will not ruin this game like it did Search and Destroy. If anything, it brings a balance to force people to use dead silence, which is smart. I'm with Treyarch on that. I would love people to use dead silence. And ultimately, people will use dead silence, which is good. And just think about it this way: if you have dead silence, and the other team has awareness and dead silence, then they just wasted a perk because they're using awareness. You could use extreme conditioning now or some other third-tier perk, and that would totally screw you over. But anyways, that's the end of the video. I kept on talking way too long here. This was a Search and Destroy 15-1, my best Search and Destroy game to date. M8A1. Do you want to hear more tips on Search and Destroy, good classes, good perks for it? Let me know in the comments. Let's try to get 1,000 likes, guys. This was a sick video. I got to go to class. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Favorite even. Peace.